Alrighty, this is day 2 of the Invictus launch week. So we are working on Origin, RSI, and Argo. So this year they're not changing the convention hall to the ships they're doing that day. They're doing just the rentals. So for Argo, it's the SRB tow truck or space tug, however you want to look at it as. The Argo personnel carrier, so this is how you pack guys back and forth that are doing work, probably EAV. However, because it can't go far and doesn't have jump capability but can fly around things. This is your Argo cargo, and here's the Argo tractor, which is on the show floor. It has the 2 tractor beams on it, one on the front above the cockpit, and one in the back. It's for moving the big cargo containers off the big cargo ships. These are the Origin ships. The 325 is a good step up from the beginner ship. It's small, it's light, it's fast, got a decent gun setup. They're real nice looking interior, very aesthetic, but not very, not what I would go with. Here's the Origin 125A. Has it as a light fighter. It's basically the little snub fighter you put in your bigger ship, so it fits in a very compact area. Yeah, it's not fully rendering. So, good little snub fighter, doesn't have a great deal of range, but is a good support fighter for your 890 jump or whatever. And here we got RSI. So RSI Scorpion Antres, which is the fighter interdiction. So it has the EMP device and quantum dampener, so it can keep you from jumping, and EMP you so that your systems don't work. Normally it has the little switch or turret that goes from the top to the back, but I think this gives that up for the EMP. Here's the Mantis, and the Mantis is an interdictor, so it waits out in space, catches things that are in quantum, and pulls the ships out of quantum. The problem with it is basically a light fighter, so you better have some friends, because once you pull things out of quantum, they may not be happy. This is RSI Lynx, which is the Ursa Rover Deluxe with all the little extras. And if you look here, there's even a tire in it, not on the sides. Okay, Constellation Taurus, which is the medium freight of the Connie series. Constellation Phoenix, which is the touring, the luxury, has the bar, it has the pool, has all the fancy stuff in it. Constellation Andromeda, which is the freight gunship, good all-around ship there, has the little snub fighter that hooks into the back here, has like 4 main guns for the pilot, multiple missiles. It has side gunner set up, or turret gunner set up for other players, but to fully run it you need multiple players running it. Okay, here's the Aurora LN, which is the beginner ship military version, so it has the missile turrets on, or missile bar on the top for the different missiles, and was it 2 more gun emplacements on it, so a light fighter, really maneuverable, but it's just the upgrade from your beginner ship. uh, Constellation Aquilus, which is your exploration version of the Conti. And the Conti, well, basically you give up some guns and cargo space for more fuel capacity and better sensors. Here's the RSI Scorpius Heavy Fighter, and it's on the showroom, so I'm going to show you that. That's the Ursa Rover Medic, so your ambulance and your base Ursa Rover. Okay, so if you want any of those ships, you can rent them from the little kiosk here. Okay, let's run around the corner. And most of these ships that are for rent today are not here in the event center, except for the Argo tractor and the oh crud, it's not the Scorpius. Mantis, like mantis shrimp. But as I was stating, it's an interdictor, so it can pull ships out of quantum, but it literally has just 2 guns, and I believe they're size 2s. Well, even if they're size 3s, it's not a very fight-worthy vehicle for something that pops in, and you know, you have, you know, a Connie or, well, any of the big ships would pretty much chew it up. Even the Caterpillar would probably beat it up really bad before it could get away. So it's one of those, if you're going to do that gameplay loop, definitely have backup. Okay, these are what's causing the big blow up lately, which are the flight blades. So the drama is they have started instituting these, so they're available, but only if you buy them with real money, as in cash outside of the game. You can buy a kit, and there's like, you know, so many to them, whatever. And, you know, right now they just improve your flight speed, your maneuverability, or something like that. So they're not the full AI blades that they've talked about, but this is the beginning of them. And the problem is only people that are paying real cash outside of the game can access them right now, which is hitting the pay to win button pretty hard for a lot of people, which is supposed to be a no-no for this particular game series. And here is that Argo tractor. That's the little tractor beam on the front. That's the little tractor beam on the back. So when you pick up your cargo container with that, that's how it's going to do it. And the other thing we wanted to look at is down this hall, so we're going to run down here. And just if anybody wanted to know, that's what I'm looking like today. And let's see. Yep, this is the right hall. Okay, yesterday you could get the Aegis Gladius. Good little light fighter. I did several runs with it. Just classic light fighter. Great ship. Not the best, but it's solid all the way around. This is the Scorpius. Like I said, it has the turret up top that does the nifty little trick that the co-pilot can control it. So it can either be up on top for forward-facing fight, or it can rail back to here for your rear-facing fight. So as you're running away, your co-pilot can be giving you cover. ends of these switchblade wings, because they pop out, there's a size 3 guns on each wingtip. So you have 4 size 3 guns that the pilot can run, plus the missiles. So very decent firepower, fairly durable. Only drawback is those little switchblade wings get blown off, you lose a gun. The other problem is because they're out on the wingtip ends, it spreads out. It does not concentrate your firepower. It kind of spreads them out. Okay, I think that's it for today, and I will talk at you later.